From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up.
1-1.
That's by him for strike one. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
In the second spot tonight.
Stepping in, Starling Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. De La Rosa gets the sign. First pitch on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third,
Michael Conforto gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Billy Hamilton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding into the box, Ender Inciarte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. A.J. Pollock takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Jake Lamb will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season. And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, he brought it back.
Wow.
Paul Goldschmidt will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Carlos Correa makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Carlos.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Lucas Duda stands in.
The first baseman.
De La Rosa pauses. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for one. George Springer will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Squared that one up just a little late. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
2-2's the count.
Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Joe Panik strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Second baseman.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Conforto sprinting after it. One away. Yasmani Grandal will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. After it is Marte. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Freddie Galvis gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ruby De La Rosa steps in now. First pitch of the at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Springer is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Jason Castro is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Jason Castro.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Too high.
1-2.
1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Aaron Sanchez will get his first cuts here.
The pitcher, number 41.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Neil Walker will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
In the air now out to left field. Pollock is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Billy Hamilton will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Down the third baseline.
Foul ball.
But a foul ball, 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the leadoff man is gone to start the Arizona third. Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit in the air to left. Moving under it, Conforto. And that's in there, base hit. He'll take the turn and head for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. He's around third, not done yet. And he's going to make it around right back where he started. It's an inside-the-park home run. A.J. Pollock is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Drilled to the right side. Walker's got it on to first, and there are 2 down. Now to the plate, Jake Lamb. He flew out in his last at-bat. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Conforto going back on it. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Joe Panik is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
2-1.
Hot shot to third. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Starling Marte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
De La Rosa sets his sights. 0-1 pitch on its way. Tap foul at home plate. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hit to short, fielded by Galvis. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Now in the box, Michael Conforto. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Turned on down the line. To the bag with it is Goldschmidt to record the out. Carlos Correa will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
And he takes ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. This is skied out to deep center field. Hamilton going back, still going back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Lucas Duda will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
Ball.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yasmani Grandal is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Line toward the gap in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Freddie Galvis is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Ruby De La Rosa is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Billy Hamilton will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
No, that's a foul
2
ball.
runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
2 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Walker has it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Leading off the inning, George Springer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
De La Rosa's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. To short, hit hard. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Joey Gallo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fly ball into straightaway left. Pollock is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jason Castro is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Digging in, Aaron Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Ender Inciarte comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. to 2-2 now.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder,
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
A.J. Dale.
Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Jake Lamb steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
No, that's down. Ball.
One out and a runner on second base. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Walker. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Paul Goldschmidt will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. There's a swing and a drive, and that one's hit pretty well out to left field. That one is gone. Warning track wall, you can touch them all.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Hit to first. Duda's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Neil Walker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Starling Marte will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. In there, 1-2 now.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Line softly out toward left center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Michael Conforto stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. On the ground towards second. Backhanded. Galvis on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The Yasmani Grandal gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Pulled toward right center field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he has started the home 6th with a leadoff double. Freddie Galvis will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Now pitching for Houston.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Runner at third here, nobody out. And another foul ball. This is in the air out to left field. Conforto giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Ruby De La Rosa comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Leading off the inning, Carlos Correa. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done.
The first baseman, number 20.
Lucas Duda will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bounce to first. Played on the backhand. The tag, and he is out. George Springer will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. He's got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Line drive to center field. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in. Billy Hamilton will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Correa over to his left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ender Inciarte is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning.
No, that's outside.
Here's
Ball.
a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the windup and the pitch. A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. This one's down to 3rd. Gallo is there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Joey Gallo will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hit hard back up the middle, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. Jason Castro steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are two gone. Luke Gregerson will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock has a read on it. And that retires the side. Jake Lamb digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. This is in the air out to right. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Paul Goldschmidt ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Joe Panik stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hard hit ball to second. Walker is up with it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Neil Walker. Tyler Clippard will come on here. Not as And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Starling Marte will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to Andrew Chafin will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Michael Conforto makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Hard liner towards short, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Carlos Correa will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And even though that run,
and he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3, and with that the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all